Welcome to day 6 of 21 days, 21 bars on today's Think Share. Mediocrity comes from the probability of us falling to average. Average at who we become after succumbing to our community. Community is what we can take credit for, who and how we become. We become the average of the 5 people we spend the most time with. Are you fine with becoming your top 5 friends list? Friends list that can boost your achievement or push you to being a savage? Practice is what it will take for us to choose who we want us as our influence. Influence that is the truest sense can leave us stressed, intense, or accomplished. Accomplished simply to be and act as who we have envisioned as our best self. The best self that you want people to remember at your funeral. Do you need help? Help to lead those that deceive your present moment into clinging only that focus? Focus can be used against us and our future and can help allude to us becoming useless or help us stand up. Sometimes we'll need to be ruthless and we need to prove to us that we are worth the fuss. Fuss is the energy you put in so the future we want happens. We don't want to be trapped in the back with the jokers just gas in you in turn-up mode while you're with the bros talking about females as hoes when you recognize it's no longer a joke. You're on the ropes. This is your life. Ropes just representing the corner you've slowly been sensing that you're pushing up on and fencing against the opponent that's non-relenting. The opponent is average. Like you're too afraid to break away from the mattress because your friends are all in bed watching Netflix. There's no easy fix. Easy fix for scripts you've learned to lip to your average friends that don't even know that they're stealing your grip from being focused on earning for that new whip, on the skill of writing bars to spit, on that education that will lead you to being a college kid or getting in shape and being polished and fit. What is wit? The slow creepingness that slows our wit and rips our hold on the fact that this is it. You only got one life to live. Will you look back on it and think you rocked every moment? Or will you conform to being average? Hey humans, thank you for watching that. I hope you enjoyed it. I was trying to take on a little bit more of the rhythm that Gemma Grace has kind of taught me. If you go and check out her poems, I'll put a link up here for her playlist. She's a bit different sort of flow of the way she does a lot of her poems. I was trying to implement a little bit of that in today's. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's probably a little bit different from what I typically do. I thought it was kind of fun, and I hope you got something out of the message. I think the message is a lot of people say like, oh, like you're never gonna make it, and sometimes I think like when people are worried about people being successful, I think they're not as scared of average as I think they might want to be. I think people don't realize like what average is. I mean, there's numbers like the average American has less than $4,000 in savings. The average American is 17 pounds overweight. The average American makes, we're not quite sure, $32,000 to almost $50,000 a year. Or I think we got to $47,000 a year before taxes. Average household is $113,000 in debt. So I did an assignment with my students the other day. They had to pick out and find a bunch of the average numbers, and what I wanted them to do is relate themselves. What 5 do they want to be above average? Which 5 do they think they might be around average? And pick maybe 2 that you'd be okay with being maybe worse than average. you can't really control, like height, whatever. So I hope you enjoyed this. If you like this, give it a like. If you want more, subscribe. If you like this and you think someone might appreciate and enjoy it, share it with them. In the comments, let me know what other topics you think I might want to discuss, or maybe like other poets or something that you might want to see me try to match their flow. I realized the other day that I think some of the way that I deliver has been greatly influenced by Prince E. I was trying to think of where I got this kind of pausing and like purposeful, like empty, not speaking parts. I think it's similar to Prince E. So let me know what you think, if it's anything like Prince E or am I just making this up. As always, stay mindful, keep meditating,